Hey everyone, welcome back. Menu plays more Songs of Six. We've done it. We've broken through the 2K wall, finally. It only took me 94 years. Probably could have done that a bit faster, but I was doing a lot of experiments and playing around and, trying to keep things small and watch the progress as it happened instead of building. So, yeah, this was the goal for this particular village, was to get to here so I could see how the taxes worked. And I see how the taxes work. You have these products with the blue line gives you kind of an indicator of how much of each of these is available for you to tax. It even says it's slightly exponential when you focus your taxes, so that it's optimal to put it all on a single resource. So I did that, and I decided food. I'm tired of feeding my people. I'm going to let the region feed my people. So the estimated output is 2.6 thousand grain per day. So we had to build this here depot that has a space of 3,000 per day to hold it all, and it's working. They're bringing it in. I set it to grain. That's what they're sending me, and I'm not paying for it. So if we go here and we look at the grain, oh, look at that, spoils. Well, unfortunately, I don't see in tribute. Tell you what, let's just run it and fast forward here and wait until the next cart comes in and see if that updates or not. But yeah, I had to build a feast hall to get me over the top, and I set the limits on the feast hall to the lowest possible setting, and that bumped me from I was right at 1900. I was hovering at 1900 for a while, so that bumped me up by about 400 more people. Here comes the grain. Look at them bringing all that delicious grain in. People can have cereal for breakfast. It's amazing. Lots of grain coming in. Oh, that's awesome. So, go back to grain. Still don't see any tribute. Oh, that's taxes. That's what it's under. Plus 3K. Okay, that's where it's at. Yeah. So, yeah. So, not importing specifically. Not paying for it. Wow. Might need to put in some more grain storage to handle all this incoming food. But, yeah, still we're kind of hovering right around 15 days worth of food. And this is spring, so let's fast forward to fall and see what we have after the harvest comes in. So yeah, goal achieved. I'm pretty excited about that. I just wanted to finish that off with this city with the building small theme. And we did achieve it. So anybody who thought that building small doesn't work, it works. Look at all those little ants scurrying about. So yeah, the other city that I started, I'm building those. If you watched my last video, I'm building those 20 by 10 workshop rooms so I can employ more people in them and try to keep the population a little bit more centralized. I'll get into that one next video when I show you that particular project as it develops. 14 days. Second day of summer. Come on. The nights are so short here. So, in our graveyard, I never had to expand that beyond what I did because of the raids. So, 93 in that one, 93 in that one. Both of them have 40 some available. So, I'm using about half the space in these two little graveyards, and that's for a population of 2,300 people now. So, pretty impressive. This is getting filled up. I might need to create a warehouse. I put in another kitchen over here. Maybe I'll put a warehouse up here by the graveyard just to haul that grain into. Because I would hate for them to bring another shipment and me not have space to store it, which could definitely contribute to the food thing. So let's just do that real quick. And we'll go 9 by 9. 9 by 15. That sounds good. Give me all the grains. Yes, my minions, build it, build it. They're bringing in more and I can't store it. Yeah. So, I'm so excited to hit that point. And as you can see, I've got a lot of free workers. I added janitors that I had not added all around these upper parts of the base on these areas, because it's been a long time since I'd updated them. Plus I have this statue here that's 44% degraded, and I have a janitor station right next to it. Apparently he just doesn't want to fix that. Maybe I need to go through and stick extra janitors on these guys. I mean, it's not like I don't have enough people that need jobs, so, and I'm sure they're all at 100%. That's good enough for now. Let's see how we're doing over here. Get it built. Get it built. Build faster, minions. So happy you can probably hear me purring. Or that might be the cat that decided he wanted some attention right now. 2.5K. Come on. Oh, we're done over here. We will just... That sounds good. And let's see, are they hauling it? Oh, we're in first day of spring. It zipped right through the fall and didn't even notice. But still, you know, that's 15. That's holding pretty steady. I see a bunch of guys coming in here, and I assume they're taking grain away. Doesn't seem to be changing the pile there. They're changing a little bit. Make room for more grain. We need all the grains. Alright. Now we're getting it cleared out. That's good. Need more kitchens probably to prepare all this grain into lovely breakfast cereal. Not real happy with all the shortcuts these people take through these wonderful park areas that, you know, I left open for them, but what are you going to do? Unless I fill in every square inch of space with building tiles. And, you know, I stopped doing the stone roads a long time ago because I realized that I was clearing all the stone off my map. And I kind of need some of that. In fact, I stopped cutting stone a while back because it was just eating through it too much. So, still 15 days. First day of summer. I would like to see this get cleared out before the next shipment comes in. It is interesting because it says It says 2.6K per day, but you don't get deliveries daily. Oh, there's some more coming in. Lots of grains. Now I could spread this out amongst the other food types, but I wanted to take full advantage of the using 100% of the tax to get as much as I could. And I really wanted to see if I could feed my people off of this taxed grain instead of building new farm areas, because I've run out of space inside the walls to do so. And third day of summer. Almost there. This time I'll pay attention to what happens up here. Because I ultimately I would like to. Well, iron ore is the thing that I thought that I would run out of, and I will eventually. It is non-renewable. Where's that first deposit? Oh, right here. Yeah. I mean, earlier I'd shown you that it was getting thin. It's getting really thin now, and there are one deposit that I've tapped that's still got a good bit in it, and then there's that one deposit I still haven't tapped yet. So there's definitely room on this map. 16 days. There's definitely room on the map for me to expand more, right? So this deposit here still looks decent, and then I still have an ore deposit up here. So I'm not in desperate need to tax them yet. On the ore. But yeah, we have these are the resources that you can choose from. Nobody's buying gems. I never even bothered harvesting them off my own map because nobody was buying them. So coal and ore, and this all comes down to when you select your region in the first place. You can see the resources. Crud. You can see the resources that are available, that basically the region you can tax from the region. So that's why I spent a little time trying to get around, and like over here, cotton, fruit, and grain. Not a whole lot of value there. So that's why I choose an area that's got all the things, so that I have all the things that I can pick from. So like if we look at some of these other ones, well, they've got all the things too, pretty much. Yeah. So, yeah, so there's not a lot for me to show as far as that goes. I mean, it makes sense, and it's pretty straightforward. The only other thing I could do, I suppose, is if I could progress this village further. Let's see, is there any? Yeah. So if I get another 2,000 might, if I can get up to 4,000, then I can claim this region. And I really don't know if I want to stick with this particular village. Well, in fact, I know I don't want to stick with this particular village in this layout to get up to that point. Especially, I am more than 25% of the map used at this point. Probably closer to a third of it. So I would darn near have to fill the map up to get to the next level to be able to grab a region. And I mean, as it stands now, I've already got so many unemployed people, and really the option, which I think is part of the point of the game with the unemployment, is to be able to build up a large army. And right now, in the game in its current state, the only thing I can do with a large army is Crawl would send larger raids at me, and it would be more for me to screw up mismanaging the men. So I really don't have a desire to deal with that at this point. Now, I know future releases, there's a lot planned coming up within the next month in the next version of the game with adding the different races. which will definitely throw a wrinkle into the way that you have to build your cities, because different races will have different preferences, and you'll have nobles and citizens and slaves. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that update, and I'm looking forward to an update where, I might be able to build an army and go out and maybe I could raid a neighboring region for some of their resources. In which case, you might need more than 100 men in your army. So, yeah, I really am looking forward to the updates. But this is going to do it for this particular village. Future videos, I'll show you the new one that I'm creating with the larger workshops, and we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to do a centralized warehouses and industrial area, and then branch out from there so that everything gets fetched in to the centralized locations, and all my workers are kind of gathered in one place. And I think that's a strategy that a lot of people use. So we're going to see how that works and test that out and see how big we can get the population on that one. So hey, thanks for watching these. I hope the tips that I've shown you have helped you out. I hope that I've given you some ideas for how to arrange some of the things to make them efficient. And I really overall just hope you enjoyed it. So until the next update comes out, or until the next village videos, good luck everybody, and happy gaming.